Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise. Oh, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful...
There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Alvarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He is through here! Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce...
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rosicki receives it in a wide position. Can he get it through? Olise. Olise! And that's caused a worry or two.
Olise usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Oh, it's Dembele. Baresi. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Alvarez. Takes aim and crosses, and this is De Bruyne.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Alvarez threads one in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he
goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break, no shortage of pace.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little...
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Manchester United can...
Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Oh, played right into his path. It's just the goalkeeper to beat. Big chance! Pedri. De Bruyne. And here's Totti. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Goes for the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chance, surely! He's scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. Another.
Barcelona, number 23, Dembele.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's good vision.
Substitution.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne, here's up. And De Bruyne! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Barcelona. Oh, he's been caught napping. Brzezinski is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Alvarez. De Bruyne! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting cut out like that.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time. He's having a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too... He's had a... He scores! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Chiellini. Good read, needed to be. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having...